The Roman Empire is one of the greatest empires ever to have existed. Spanning over centuries, it was a hub of culture, architecture, philosophy, and law-making. Its achievements are numerous and still felt today. However, the fall of the Roman Empire remains one of history's most significant events. The Roman Empire began its ascension in 27 BCE when Augustus Caesar became its first emperor. The empire expanded until it covered most of Western Europe, parts of North Africa, and the Middle East. The Roman Empire was at its height during the Pax Romana, which was a 200-year period of relative peace and prosperity. The Roman Empire was a model of engineering excellence, and its architectural marvels like the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the aqueducts still stand today. The Roman Empire was also a powerhouse of art and literature. The Roman poets like Ovid, Virgil, and Horace are still renowned for their works today. Rome was also known for its formidable military power. The Roman army was disciplined and extremely well trained, and their tactics were the envy of the ancient world. However, despite Rome's military might, the empire had systemic problems that, over time, led to its decline and eventual fall. One of Rome's significant problems was its massive size. The empire's vastness made it challenging to govern. The Roman Empire was divided into several provinces, each with its own governor. Communication between these governors and the central government was difficult and could take months. This, in turn, made decision-making slow, which was a hindrance to the empire's progress. Another issue that led to Rome's eventual downfall was its economic policies. The Roman Empire was built on conquering new lands and bringing them under Roman control. However, as the empire expanded, it became costly to maintain, and the government began to rely on loans to finance its operations. Ultimately, Rome's economy was stretched too thin, and the government was unable to repay its debts. Rome's political instability was also a factor in its decline. The empire was governed by a succession of emperors, and many of these leaders were not competent or well equipped to rule. As a result, Rome became increasingly vulnerable to attacks by barbarian tribes. These invasions put further pressure on Rome's already weakened economy and eventually weakened the empire's unity. Finally, Rome's social decay played a significant role in its downfall. The decline of morals led to the weakening of values like respect, integrity, and responsibility. The loss of these values created a society that was no longer united, and this eventually led to the end of the Roman Empire. In conclusion, the Roman Empire was a force to be reckoned with. Its achievements were many, and it left a lasting heritage in the world of arts, literature, law, and engineering. However, Rome's problems eventually led to its downfall. The vastness of its territory, the economic burden, political instability, and social decay were all factors that weakened the empire. These weakened areas eventually made Rome susceptible to attacks by barbarian tribes that eventually led to the end of the Roman Empire. Nonetheless, Rome's legacy remains, and the lessons learned from its downfall will continue to be valuable for centuries to come.